This is Southern Wind. Who's this?
My name's Nance. This is,
Kinda dopey sounding, if you ask me, but I've heard worse, I suppose. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm from a mid-sized town in the Midwest.
You are, huh? Me, I'm a Southerner, through and through. Yes, sir, born and raised in Fort Smith, Arkansas. You got brothers and sisters?
No, as a matter of fact,
That's too bad. Me, I had an older brother and sister, and a younger brother and sister. There I was, right smack dab in the middle. Did I get picked on by the older ones? You bet I did. Why, my older brother, Simon was his name. I say was because he unfortunately passed on 3 years ago. Influenza. Had a real bad outbreak round these parts back then, don't you know? Anywho, old Simon, he'd drop all sorts of things into my crib on a regular basis when I was but a babe. Turtles, salamanders, crickets, toads. Like to watch me put 'em in my mouth. That is, when I could catch 'em. Which, fortunately for me, I guess, wasn't that often. Crickets are fast, see? So are toads. And salamanders, what they lack in speed, they make up for in slime. Real hard to get a grip on, especially when your fingers are only yay big. Now, turtles I could catch, but they'd pull their heads inside, see? Their tails, too. And their claws may have been tiny, but they was sharp, so I knew better than to mess with their feet. Most I ever got in my mouth was the shell, and then I'd just kinda gum it. Ma caught me once gnawing on a turtle in my crib, and I can still remember the licking she gave old Simon. I got a real good memory, see? Probably because Ma used to make me read to my younger brother and sister, while she was at her weekly sewing bee. Always working on some quilt or another, Ma was. Used all these scraps of material, see? In fact, whenever we'd wear out a shirt or something, especially my younger brother Buell, since he got all the hand-me-downs, anyway, she'd cut up all our old shirts, and the next thing we knew, there they'd be, all these little squares in a brand-new quilt. My older sister got all the quilts when Ma passed on, which was about 8 years ago. Consumption, they said, although I still think it was pneumonia from the cold she caught while taking care of my younger sister's baby niece. Anyway, I talked Prissy, that's what we call our older sister, short for Priscilla, see? I talked Prissy into giving me one of Ma's quilts, and now when I go to sleep under it, it's like I'm wearing all the clothes from my childhood again. Brings back all sorts of memories, yes sir, like the time my younger sister Flo put the dog in Ma's brand new wash tub. The dog, whose name was Bo, or was it Boo? No, it was Buck. Buck was shedding at the time, see, shedding bad, so from then on all our clothes had dog hair on 'em, no matter how many times Ma'd scrub 'em, or how stiff a wind was blowing when she hung 'em out to dry.
I think I've heard enough.